Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to S.T.S. This stories is camcorder. I came to get me a tripod. But welcome back to S.T.S. Stories once again. I got a couple stories lined up here for you. Let's talk about the family conflict, the Elliotts. I did the family conflict, the Howards, basically what's been going on with my family life with the Howards, my mother's side of the family. Um, and yeah, so this one we're going to talk about my father's side here. The Elliotts is me, my name's Samuel Ronald Elliott. The Ronald comes from my grandpa Howard, from Ronald Howard, and then the Elliotts, Samuel. Well, I think my great-grandfather was named Samuel, or something like that. I think my grandpa Buddy's dad, or something like that. I don't know, I may be wrong, I don't know the whole story. But the last name is Elliott. And the thing is about the whole Elliotts is, the Elliotts, 90s. There's your answer. As a young kid, Elliotts, we went there all the time. I can kind of vaguely remember. Well, I can always remember Grandpa Buddy and Grandma Evelyn's house. Always. I heard it's new. I know it's remodeled from Uncle John told me about. I want to know the address, and I want to ride that. One time, I think when we go see Uncle John again or whatever in Kokomo for randomly, I want to go past that house. It's kind of remodeled. I want to know the address or anything. I want to see how it looks because it's just going past the house. It's like, the roads too. It's so nostalgic. But the 90s was all about Kokomo. Yes, I see, with my mom's side, but 90s, young kid go see my grandpa Buddy. I was just my grandma Evelyn in her chair watching TV. I said, "Where's Grandpa?" And he's in his room playing Sonic. And there's a pony that my grandpa got me, or somebody did. I don't know if it was. It nice to jump all the time. And he loved seeing me. I don't remember my grandpa's voice. I haven't seen it. I can remember my grandpa Howard's voice, but even my grandma Evelyn. The last time I heard my grandma Evelyn's voice was listening to a cassette tape that my Aunt Pam did, for a project in college or something like that. But the house is great. The family was great. I have no problems with most of the elders. And yeah, it was great. My cousins Jesse and Alex and Kyle, and then later on Jake, he resurfaced because of his mother's side or whatever. Because Mike, my first cousin, got him back because I think his ex-wife or woman, because he had Jesse and Jake with her. He went back home, but all of them, his cousins, and then you had PJ, you had my Aunt Mary, PJ, you have Sean. Sean owns a comic book shop in Kokomo called Comics Cubed. I've been there before, small as hell, but it is cold in there. It feels pretty damn good. Wish it was kind of more wider, but he's still making business. You got my Aunt Penny, my Uncle Steve, who is also my dad's name as well. It's Uncle Steve. Steve and Steven, or his name is Steven, but I call him Uncle Steve. Let me get my Penny. My cousin Matt, and the twins Stacy and Casey and Stacy. Mate man Judy. I haven't seen her in years. She lives in Vermont, I think. It's been a while. You got Uncle John. But Uncle John, who's still one hell of one of my favorite uncles of all time. It's pretty cool that my cousin Erica has an Uncle John, and I have an Uncle John. So I think that's pretty fucking awesome. He's an outstanding guy. I love Uncle John to death. He's doing good for himself right now. I love hanging out with him, me, my wife, and my son. Good fucking man. He's doing good stuff at the Rum Academy. And my Aunt Penny and Aunt Mary, they're all doing well too, but they stick to themselves, which wish I could get to hang out with to meet them sometimes, but Aunt Penny's always in Tennessee sometime, or I wish we could just get everybody together. Us Elliotts, we like to stay to ourselves. Then you have my Uncle Dick. Now, my Uncle Dick, well, I'm not going to say Uncle Dickhead, but my Uncle Dick or Uncle Richard, here's the family conflict here. Now, there's all times we had good times, back as a teen and stuff, but as we get older, something just doesn't seem right. I have no problems with the Elliotts here. I remember old memories of my Aunt Mary's, my old Aunt Mary's house, and my ex-uncle Bing, and they had They had a swimming pool and stuff. We used to go all the time. I had no problem. There's fights. I remember I first met Jake for the first time, man, and him wrestled around on Christmas Eve. Yes, I'll talk about that. Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. Elliott tradition. From 1999, I don't know, maybe 2000, maybe, till all the way to 4 or 3. I don't remember what it was. I remember just 3 years of 2002. I don't remember, but the thing is, though, we never really spoke. The one time we could see the Elliotts was we would have a cookout at my Aunt Mary's, and then Christmas Eve, meet up Aunt Mary's and get her whole family. It was the best damn thing, and for Christmas season. Awesome. I enjoyed it. And that's one thing that I'm glad I got to talk about, because Christmas Eve was the best. And after a couple of years, we didn't have no Christmas Eve. Well, you know, the things I don't really give a damn about. We did a gift exchange, you know. Excuse me. And then I didn't really care. I just then they stopped doing it, which was cool. I don't care. We got gifts. You know, don't matter. But just being with family in Kokomo was awesome. And we haven't get that in a while, you know. But you know, everybody has their own stories. And now the place too, you know, since Junior and Casey broke up and not married anymore or whatnot, you know, just who they're gonna have it. Aunt Penny and Mary and Steven's small as hell. I mean, we had it there before. It was crowded. But I mean, it's just, that was great. And December's coming up soon. I don't think they're not gonna do anything. But they did. I'm up for it. I'm always up for it. But the thing is, though, here's the negative side. Okay, as time's going on. We used to go down. We used to go to the lake at the Stevenson's Point by Indian Beach, and and I used to like it though. But I would always see Jesse. You know, this is back in my real negative fucking days. Now, if you had me right here, over there, different story. Heavy opinionated, pissed off, might be better, but the thing is, though, you could say, well, it's kind of the same thing negatively, but then again, I did not give 2 fucks about what the fuck, who people thought about me or whatnot. That's one thing I wish, I'm looking at this now, I look at videos on YouTube years ago, just, you know, you were just this little cunt, and now you grow up now, and you just, you know, you tell everybody the fuck off. But the thing is, though, you know, him and Jesse was with Sarah, you know, which is funny how they're not together anymore, that's, you know, he was, I don't know. But just the thing is, I used to be jealous sometimes, you know, because my cousins get all the girls and all that stuff, and I was cool with Alex. Oh, I never have no problem with Alex. I love Alex to death. But the thing is, though, shit goes haywire. And I'll tell about the story too, because that's a year, right? No, the 15th. This is when it happened, the 15th, I believe, last year. But it's been great. But it's just, I hate going there, because I just hate it. But I was just so emo at the time, depressive all the time, and I was like, because he always had a girl. He like, I don't know how many fucking girls he had each time, and then he got Sarah, and he had 2 daughters and stuff like that. But the thing is, though, let's talk about the. My Uncle Dick's. He's a political man. Facebook is his game. Political this, anti-Obama this. I hate anti-Obama posts. I hate all these stupid, like, well, this guy, I'm anti-Obama. I don't like Obama. Also, that's your opinion. But then again, if you're in my post here, I'm going to know what the fuck out of you with nonsense and with fucking vulgar, rude, with the word cunt in it. That's me. So you have your little shit. I had my annoying shit here. It's just, yeah. And then people look at me, since I have SSI from both the Howards, from Erica, my cousin Erica and everything, and I pay taxes and all that stuff. You know what? You look down on me just because, oh, you're lazy. Yes. No, I have my fucking issues, and I use I use the welfare to barely support my family. And I'm in the progress of, in the Boca trying to find a job. Hopefully working in a kitchen in the nursing home. Oh, well, it's something. I'm not going to have no big super factory job and all that shit. I don't have the time for that. But the thing is, though, it just basically, right now, compared to the 90s to 2002 or whatever, compared to up now, I mean, just now, no one gives a shit. I mean, we stick to ourselves, but I mean, okay, that's fine. But the thing is, though, I don't like it in a way. And then when I have SSI, people's like, well, don't put your life as a crutch. I don't put it as a life as a fucking crutch. I tell you the fucking truth what it is. I have too many fucking mental problems. My depression, I never worked for 25 years, or I volunteered, but it's just because of fear. But the thing is, though, at least I tried. I failed, though, because I did many attempts at volunteering, and then it went to fuck hell. But at least I tried, and I failed, but I get back up. Okay. You know, No, we're gonna do this next story. But let's just say about the conflict here. Let's put the politics right here. Yes, I get very annoyed about the politics. By this whole thing, my cousin, my Uncle Dick, his son, my cousin Mike, politics. I think the Republicans, I can't stand Republicans. My grandpa's a Democrat. I don't vote, but I have open view. I would listen to whatever is going on, but I'm not really a fan of Republicans because Republicans don't give a shit about the middle class and the poor class, which lower class, whatever, or extremely low income. That's where I stand below. But I mean, I don't really care. We get to say Ted Cruz and all this shit. And there's some Republicans I liked. I like Ron Paul and everything. And now I like Bernie Sanders. Socialists. People like, no, you're stupid. Free education. I don't know where that comes from. Da, da, da. First of all, people get so mad about the whole SSI welfare thing. There's only 5% from your taxes getting checked off upon. I mean, hold on, that ain't making sense. Or supposedly 5% goes. But then again, you super obliged politic people know more than me. Probably put your opinion down, which, I mean, go ahead. I don't know much shit. I'm stupid. I don't care about politics. I'm all about entertainment, wrestling-wise, and all that other shit. That's me. You can say, oh, you don't know enough about the world's going to come doing well. Well, the world's going to end. We know it's going to end when Jesus Christ comes here and takes everybody, takes all these demons, and takes maybe us down. Hopefully I'll be resurrected. Hopefully my family will be resurrected, but that's not their case. I try to be a good Christian, but I end up falling, but I end up getting back up again. Oh, it just spins me. But the politics here it gets annoying as hell. My cousin Jesse does it all the time. At the SSI here, oh, you get those Democrat handouts on that stuff. You know what? It's none of your fucking business what I fucking do. And also, I don't fucking abuse it like some of the people in Marion do, where I have a couple friends who has SSD disability, which they can do something, but they do. Oh, I got SSI, I got Xbox One, I got a PS4, I got the new Ultimate Windows. And I'm like, have you ever touched a pussy before? Have you ever pet one? No. You know what? And that's ever since I've got it. It's in 2011. That's how I survived. Oh. But the thing with the family conflict is, it's just the politics coming into play. And we hardly speak. And then I remember my Uncle Dick sent me something that, something I forgot what it was, but then because I don't really talk. I only talk until someone speaks to me first, because there's nothing really to talk about unless it's wrestling related, which no one cares about wrestling. More important than me, I take wrestling seriously. It's a fixed sport, but that's what I'm into. But the things I said, I told her everything. I said, why can't we have the family all together? Why can't we have like it used to be? It's embarrassing. What can we? And then there was nothing. You can't say anything back when I told you that what's going on, the truth. But I don't know. I just want to talk about, I'm going to do the next S.T.S story, but this is just the conflict. It's basically, I have no problem with Penny. I have no problem with Aunt Mary. I have no problem with Uncle Steve. I don't have a problem with that. We had a problem with Casey a while back, but I don't really care. I don't know hating on them. I just don't care for Dick and the kids, except with Alex. Love Alex to death. And Jake already too, but I'll talk about the story coming up soon. It's just, I don't know what happened. It was great. And when my grandparents died, my dad's parents, it was okay till 2002, and then it went all the fucking hell later on in his years. We're not a family. We went our own. I go this way. Jesse, Jake can go this way. Alex goes this way. Awesome, smart individual. Kyle goes this way. Penny and everybody goes this way. We just all spread went our own ways. And I wish we all got together and be a family. Peace. S.T.S Stories.